welcome to the VLANing video. So we're dealing with the Netgate XG-7100 router, which has an 8-port switch on it. By default, ETH1 is the WAN and ETH2 through 8 is the LAN VLAN. So there's essentially already two VLANs, the WAN and the LAN. We're going to spin off ETH8 as a third VLAN, and for this we're going to use the example that the 8th switch port will be used as a VLAN access port that would lead to a wireless switch. So we'd have the switch connected on ETH8, and for it to communicate with the other ports or out to the internet, it would have to go up through pfSense and through the normal routing and firewall rules. So we start off with interfaces, assignments, VLANs. We are going to add a new, and we'll choose, on this model, it is a lag as the parent. VLAN ID will have as 100, why not? And 100 Wi-Fi will be the name that we'll give it. Okay, under assignments, we have a new VLAN here, we just need to add it. And then interfaces and switches. VLANs. Now, we can see our two existing VLANs here. We'll ignore the top one. So our WAN, VLAN 1, and our LAN, VLAN 2. If we go in, we can see which switch ports are assigned to this VLAN. We're going to remove 8 because we're going to use that elsewhere. We're going to add a tag, and this will be VLAN 100, description 100 Wi-Fi, and the members will be 8, 9, and 10, so it can communicate up through pfSense, and save. I won't go into how that works right now. If we go to ports, now we need to assign inbound untagged packets or frames on that interface with the appropriate VLAN, and hit save. Okay, for me that took a little while to apply. I'm pretty sure I lose connectivity to the pfSense when I do that, but not enough that it's a big issue. We can also see that right now ETH8 VLAN 100 has no carrier. There's nothing plugged into that. This is just a demonstration. Okay, if we go to interfaces, we've got opt3, which is our new VLAN. We're going to call that 100 Wi-Fi. I'm going to statically assign an IP address of 10.1.100, I say 254, and that will be on a /24. Nothing else needs to be done there. We hit apply. Okay, so we are done, except we need to do some firewall rules. So right now we've got our 100 VLAN. We need to add a rule, otherwise everything will be dropped. We are going to do this super broad. We're going to say allow any, which if you know anything about firewalls, that's a really bad idea, but that's just for this test. Okay, or this demonstration. So we have the VLAN 100, so anything that's plugged into port 8 on our Netgate switch will be able to communicate with any other interface, or any other VLAN I should say, because these rules are they're not going to block anything. They're going to allow it. They're going to match everything. They're going to allow everything. So the LAN, you can excuse me, you can see that this is quite similar, not quite as bad, but pretty similar. And at this point we are done. So VLANing, we've not done any trunking. We've only done access ports. Had we had more networks on, so more wireless networks on the wireless switch coming in on port 8, then we would have to do some trunking on the 8th port. So we wouldn't just send down VLAN 100, we'd send down, however many VLANs is required to facilitate the need for the multiple wireless networks. Okay, I hope this has helped. Thank you.